Hello, Coach Jimmy here, and I just wanted to take a minute and tell you about a decision that I made 4 years ago that I feel has had the #1 impact on my fitness journey. Let me tell you a little bit about my fitness journey for those of you that don't know. I used to be 100 pounds heavier. That's right, 3 digits, 100 pounds heavier. And I feel like this decision not only played a huge role in helping me achieve that 100-pound weight loss, but more importantly, has helped me keep it off for going on almost, wow, over 7 years now. And so I think that's really important because we see so many people on these yo-yo diets and they'll see these great results and gain it back. And usually when they gain it back, they gain back more. But there was one decision that I made 4 years ago, and I was reminded of it because it was on my calendar and popped up at the first of the month that showed me 4 years ago today. And I just took a minute to sit and think and said, wow, I really think this one decision helped me achieve that amazing number, 100 pounds. Now, maybe you don't have 100 pounds to lose. Maybe you have 15 or 20 or maybe 5. But I feel like it can help everybody. And I feel like there's a lot of reasons why people don't get started, or some people get started and fail. Maybe it's that there's too much information out there, right? We're just bombarded with things when it comes to like nutrition, right? There's low-carb diets, there's high-carb diets, there's fat-only diets, there's vegetarian diets, there's raw food diets, there's all this information. It's like, well, which do I do? If instead of a celebrity trying to tell me, what if I just had a buddy that could just say, hey, look, this is what's worked for me. Let me help you through this. Now, that's number one. Number two, a lot of people, maybe they do start something. Maybe they start a program like P90X. They get frustrated. They have some questions that they think are really specific to them, that maybe the literature didn't cover or they couldn't find, through the infomercial, and they just needed a little information. Or maybe they started and they got discouraged. They missed a few days. Life happened. Maybe it's somebody closest to you, your friends, your family, that you say, hey, look, I'm going to start this new fitness or nutrition program, and they have the best intentions, but they remind you of your past failures. They say, oh, yeah, this is just like the time you did XYZ, this food, this shake, this workout. I remember when you joined the Y, we saw how long that lasted. Oh, this was just like what you said you were going to do January. And I don't think they mean harm. I think for a lot of times they don't want you to get your hopes up and be disappointed again. But that really is doing you a disservice because obviously there's something inside you that knows that you can have success if you just had the right support. And support is the key. Support goes back to the decision that I made 4 years ago that made the biggest change. Okay, Jimmy, so what's that decision? 4 years ago, I decided to be a Team Beachbody coach. And a lot of you have seen that on my blog or in my bio or maybe my Facebook page, and I get a lot of questions about that. People assume I'm a personal trainer. Guys, I don't have any certifications. I'm not a nutritionist. I didn't finish college. I'm a college dropout. School and me, we're not real great buddies. So all I try to do is go out and do my fitness thing, do my nutrition thing, and help some other people in the process. And that's exactly what coaching is. But let me tell you, when I decided to sign up, I wasn't in the best shape. I wasn't in what I would consider my after photos or where I wanted to be. I didn't have a vast knowledge of fitness. I know that I had started a little bit and I'd seen some success. And so the questions I get all the time is, Jimmy, I hear about Beachbody coaching, but I'm going to finish another round of P90X first, or I'm going to lose another 15, 20 pounds because, who's going to follow me or who's going to look at me and think that I can be their coach? And that's the wrong attitude. It's just a misconception for most people. Because watch what happened to me. So I got started, right? I wasn't where I wanted to be. I still had weight to lose. And the minute I started reaching out to others, encouraging others to start, my fitness got better. Not only that, but I inserted myself into a community that insulated me, right? So when those discouragements came, or those outside voices, or I had a bad day, I had this group that I was a part of that didn't judge me, that said, hey, let's get up, let's keep going. Let's dust it off. Because there were people that were further along in their fitness journey than me that were in my coaching group, right? So they can say, hey, I've been there, or even better, you're going to face this, be prepared for it. Who tells you that, right? Or there were people that were like right in the middle of it with me. Hey, I'm on day 45 or whatever it was. We can do this. You can do this. I know I don't feel like it today, and or you inspired me. There were also people that were just starting. They were behind me, and as I turned to help them and encourage them, my fitness got better. And so it was about being part of this community. And I think community and support is the missing ingredient for so many people out there. They try to go about this by themselves. I have people all the time that say, Jimmy, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to eat healthy, but I'm the only person in my house doing this. My husband doesn't support me, or my wife doesn't support me, the kids don't want to eat healthy. That's where this is the X factor. That's where the coaching community brings you success. And it's so much more. I mean, there's so many amazing things. We have great events. We have, our group, my coaching group. I don't know if you ever see this back here. This 2620 crew. That's what we call ourselves, right? The 2620 crew. That's the miles from Los Angeles to New York, right? Coast to coast, we're changing lives. We've got a Facebook group. We have calls we get on once a week. We get on events. We get together all over the country. And that support, that community. We have amazing stories in our group. So this was just a way for me to look back at the last 4 years and think, people ask, Jimmy, why have you had the success you've had? And that's it. That was it. When I made that decision in my current state. And so I challenge you, if you're one of those people that you've seen it and you're like, man, I would love to be a part of a community like that. I would love to have the support of people like that. Because if I knew if I had that support, I could have amazing results also. Then start where you are today. Don't wait for that 5 pounds. Don't wait for that next month. Don't wait for that next whatever. Don't live on someday aisle. Start it today. There's some information at the bottom of this video. And if this is something that intrigues you, that you think maybe this is what you've been missing, this is what you need to get to that next step, that you have a heart to really do some amazing things and also reach out and help some other people get started as well. Follow the directions below the video. I would love to talk to you. I'd love to have you join our team. We're growing rapidly, but it's a gigantic, wonderful family, and we're so excited for every new person that comes in. Thank you for your time. Keep doing what you're doing, guys. Big results to you, and we'll talk soon.